Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. It's me, Daniel, with vintagemagic.com. Yes, we got these new hoodies. No, they're not available for sale because we're still testing out. This particular one is stretched, and it, as you can tell, the guy probably didn't stretch it from the corner versus the top or the bottom, so it looks kind of, I don't know, misaligned. But anyway, this video is all about for Finance Friday. This is not good for you. I'm telling you guys right now. This is not good for you. There might be some rage bull going on today. All right, this is not a rant. Yes, it may be a little bit. I saw online multiple people, and over the years especially, but just recently again, saying, hey, you know, some guy sold some cards. I'm not going to name the name, but some seller sold some cards. And this guy, I don't know if he's a troll. I don't know if he just doesn't understand business. But he literally said something regarding, well, that guy overpaid, effectively. So these two cards sold online. There's some alpha cards, and the guy overpaid. And he said, you know, something in regards to, well, he obviously he paid above market. That's a shame or something. And he showed some PWCC auction results from the past or whatever, and they were, you know, like, I don't know, I guess they were a little bit below, So I just don't get it. I just don't get why people don't understand how this works. So I'm going to explain it as clearly as I can. How it works, first off, the video is really about, more about value, right? The word value comes up a lot, and when you buy, I guess when you are looking at a deal, right? Deals and more, maybe a value like if you're getting a package for like a cruise, or value if you go to a nice restaurant. Did I get a good value for the food and the service? And then I, leave a tip, according to that. That's kind of how I look at the word value. Is the products I'm getting a good value in business, right? And this, for those of you who know what business is, who've done corporate sales, you can shut the video down, not watch it, because it's very boring for you people who understand the difference between a commodity sell and a value sell. And so a lot of people in magic like to treat magic as a commodity sell, kind of like selling cell phones. For example, you look at standard cards. They're just a certain price. They go down. They don't really go up, or they go up. And then you basically, buy them at the cheap. There's like discounted bulk cards, whatever, right? And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. If you're buying a cell phone, if you're buying this Red Bull is at any convenience store for a certain price. Yes, you could get a better deal, a better price, I guess a better value for the price, right? At Costco or something, buy some at bulk, right? You buy them there. But for some reason, there are individuals out there and people out there I have met over the years, and I'm not picking on this guy. I just sparked exactly what I want to talk about anyway today. It's about the difference between buying something because it's a commodity and buying something because it has value. It will grow up. And people don't understand that. Oftentimes, in the beginning of my career, people made fun of me. No, people made fun of me all the time, but people made fun of me because, oh, Dan, you're overpaying for that card. Why would you do that? Oh, Dan, why are you buying alpha rares for $10 or $25 mint condition? Because I see value and growth in them. Oh, okay. That's stupid because everybody else is selling at $15. Oh, Dan, why are you buying alpha commons when they were like $1.50 or $2, $3, $5 even, right? Why are you buying lightning bolts for $20? Are you stupid? They're going for $10. Why would you do that? And obviously, you guys will probably put in the comments, well, Dan, that's different because the prices are so much higher now. Yeah, the price is so much higher now, so you're making a big mistake. They're going to go down to the previous prices. Okay, got it. Okay. No. PWCC had an auction for this card. and it goes down. Like, let's say a card sold for $1,000 before, and now it went down to $800 recently. So you're stupid to pay $1,000 or $1,200. Why would you ever pay 20, 30, 40% more, whatever, right? Are you crazy? There's a lot of reasons why people overpay. Here's one big reason. Number one, numero uno, is buyouts and position holding. A lot of people who actually have money and capital in the sidelines, cash waiting at the sidelines, as they say, buy in stages. They don't just buy the lowest, because you can't always predict the lowest. They buy because they're increasing positions and cost averaging. So that's why you see growth in terms of you overpay for things. Number two, number two, quality. A lot of people want to buy because the card is way better in quality. That's why I often pay more, much higher than any buy list, but much higher than many individuals and even collectors on high quality mint cards, because I see them gradable and I see growth and value into those. Number three, in the case of this situation, the cards in this situation were out of convenience. Out of convenience. What does that mean? Oftentimes, this is the reason why the Four Seasons or, I don't know, the St. Regis or higher end hotel, a better steakhouse, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, whatever the hell you want to call it, right, exists. Mercedes. Why do people buy a Mercedes when you can get, why people buy a Lexus when you can get a similar engine in a Toyota? It's made by the same company, because there's value in the luxury. There's value in the convenience. There's value in the quality, right? So you have to understand that the individual buyer may have wanted value because of the fact, saw value into buying it because, hey, the convenience of buying it, I needed these cards, or I needed whatever I needed, right? I wanted to buy this Beta Volcanic Island, let's say. I need it for my deck. I need a Beta Volcanic Island, and there's only one online. And I saw that, yeah, it's a little higher price than previous sales, but I see value in it because I want to play with the cards. And it's convenience. And it's a trusted seller. Hence number four. Reputation of the seller. It's the marketing, that kind of play, right? Why do people buy higher prices? The consumer buys because they're getting the right marketing. They're from a seller that's reputable. It's people that actually know what they're talking about, and they feel comfortable in buying those cards from them. I mean, case in point, I have customers literally who come to me and say, Daniel, you are the first person I will go to for any of these cards. Why? I always ask them, why would you go to me? Is it because I'm better looking? What's going on? No, it's because you drink Diet Coke. No, it's because they see a value. And number 5 or 6, whatever I missed on the bullet points, is service. For the love of God, if anybody of you watching this video and don't understand the difference between service and the value of service, pause the video and think of time. Time is another one. Time and service are related. See, what happens is when a person is willing to negotiate and to provide a better follow-up or communication. In this particular case, I heard there was some trade involved for this card or cards or whatever, and the person was able to provide a good service, a good reputation, a good quality, a good service equals good value. So the person was able to do a partial trade, or who knows, maybe a payment plan. I accept payment plans for all my deals, really. In general, I mark it up, or I make sure that there's a buffer depending on how long it is, but I offer that service. I offer that communication, that reputation that I've been to Grand Prix, I've been to other shows, I travel all over the world, I do these YouTube videos. You see a value in doing business with someone because of their service. I have a white glove delivery. Literally, I mean, that's not a racist joke. It's just white glove, like you're wearing a white glove, like a rare collectible, kind of like what Butler wears. I don't wear that, but I literally hand the cards or collectibles to clients, and that's what I just got back from New York for. I did some deals kind of like that. I brought several cards, and I wish I could tell you all the details, but it happens all the time. You bring several cards, you go to that client's, house or location, whatever the hell it is, right? Their office, and you basically show them cards or over dinner, whatever, right? And you basically are providing a service. And oftentimes, people in the commodity. All right, sorry about that. The camera cut off there. So I was saying about service, and oftentimes, people in the commodity type of purchasing habit, buying habit, don't understand the value of service. So service has different levels, right? You go to a high-end restaurant, you get a certain level of service. You go to a lower-end restaurant like IHOP, Denny's, no offense to those places, you generally get shitty service. And also, I'll give you an idea. I went to like Popeyes the other day. No offense to Popeyes. I love Popeyes. I love fried chicken, all that kind of stuff. But this particular franchise was terrible service. I got anyway, everybody there, was just not wanting to work there. They're not smiling. The lady was just rude. Just everything about it. They were just dressed sloppily. The bathroom was disgusting. It was like I probably should have thrown the food away because it was contaminated, right? It was not, didn't provide a service, and thus didn't provide good value, and I'll never, ever, ever go to that Popeyes ever again. And that's what I'm saying, is that you have to understand there is a level of service that comes with the price that you pay. Let me say this to the people that don't understand this. When you pay the lower price, you get a certain service. Now, you're probably going to argue with me and say, well, Dan, there's comparable auctions on PWCC or other auction houses. And basically, who cares? I mean, they're a good reputable thing, and whatever. But why did this guy buy it from a group or whatever? And he bought it, paid more. Why would he do that? It's stupid, right? Service, right? Okay, service my ass. I mean, it's just the shipping, it's eBay protection. Fine, I got it. Checkmate. You're right. You win. I fold. You win. I lose. No, you don't win. Here's why. This is the exact reason why. All the other factors I just said, convenience, right? Quality. He may have liked the quality better. May have been spontaneous. There were no other items on eBay with a good value. And also service, as in flexibility. There was some trading involved, right? Does eBay buying offer trading? Do they offer payment plans? Okay, you explain that to me. No, they don't. That is why vendors and LGS stores and other reputable sellers exist. And, honestly, I'll have to be honest. That is the main reason why I've been in business for as long as I have. I've been in business for this magic thing for at least I'd probably say well over 10 years, almost 15 years now, right, doing this. 15 years of doing magic-related collectibles. And I can tell you, I can't even tell you how many times I've flown across the country or across the Atlantic or the Pacific or whatever just to pick up or deliver or buy or trade or do deals because of my service. There is a famous trader on who his name is Filippo Liete. Filippo Liete. Shout out to Filippo. He wears like a Disneyland hat. Really cool guy. If you go to a Grand Prix or Magic Festival, whatever you want to call it. And he goes to all the shows. I think he just was at GP Bologna. I actually don't know where that is. Somewhere in Italy, right? I think. And then they were out there. He was marketing, using Facebook Live. He was drinking champagne with his friends and guests. The guy is a jet setter. The guy goes all over the world with magic and collectibles. He collects all these other collectibles too. And he markets himself in a way where it's extremely professional. He follows up always on time, pays on time, very negotiates. It gives you an opportunity. It really gives you an idea of the difference of other people. Have you met people out there who provide shit service? Seriously, please put in the comments below who have you met, or don't put their names, just where, whom, whatever. Give me an example, right? Give me some broad examples of shitty service. It doesn't matter if you go to an LGS store, the guy just doesn't care about his job, picking his nose, like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I like to look at your alpha cards. I don't know what those are. I gotta ask him. What? I mean, that's how it works, guys. That's why these businesses go out of business. That's why you have people like me who do high-end stuff, who focus on the experience of collecting, the experience and the storytelling. Why do I do that? Because I'm reaching out to you. If you are a buyer looking to sell or buy high-end collectibles of Magic the Gathering, just find me, vintagemagic.com, contact us. I'll give you my personal attention. You can call me on my cell phone. There's no other employees to deal with. It's just me. I'm just like Filippo. I'm the Asian Filippo Liete. He is a great, and his company name, one of his company's names is Troparico or something. It's awesome. He has like a logo on his shirt. And it's so awesome. He branded himself as a person that people trust all over the world to do business with. So I gotta give a shout out to Filippo. He's one of my good friends in this business. And that's a big example why. To this person, whoever wrote this, whoever saying, hey, why did you overpay? That was a shame. Well, it's a shame that you're saying that because it's a waste of your time and it's the holidays. The thing is, people overpay for all the reasons I said, and they pay mostly because there's service and there's value. Value. That is the word to use, guys. Have a good weekend. Be safe. We'll talk to you guys later. The Tree of Redemption. Suck it, Trebek.
Thank you everyone for joining me. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. I'm excited to share more about our appraisal services. All right, so the first step of the appraisal process is determining if your items are authentic. After determining that the items are authentic, we will then do a market evaluation of your items. So oftentimes clients ask me, hey Dan, I want to insure my collectibles. Well, after the authenticity and evaluation part of the appraisal process, I would then construct an official letter and we would send that off to the insurance company. Your insurance provider would then offer you insurance based on the evaluations and authenticity. We also offer pre-grading services. So collectors who are looking to save money on grading can go through us. We will actually grade and authenticate the cards before you send it off to grading, and that will save you potentially thousands of dollars on grading fees. Also, we offer estate collection services. So basically, if you've acquired a collection over the years, either from a family member or yourself, and you want to pass it down to your kids, we're able to determine valuations based on the levels of today.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
Hey everyone, it's Daniel Chang with VintageMagic.com. In this video, I want to run through our consultation service on VintageMagic.com. So what's really exciting to me about the consultation process is meeting you. I've met so many incredible people in the Magic the Gathering industry all over the world, and this consultation process is the key part to a successful working relationship. Getting hold of me is very simple. You could call or email me. We'll talk more about your needs. From all that information I gather in our call, typically about an hour long, I'm going to determine the best solution for you. So because we have such a suite of services that we offer, I'm going to sit down with a follow-up call, and then we're going to go off and determine what the best path is. I have experience in handling conversations in regards to large collections of artwork, sets of cards, either if it's graded or ungraded, raw cards. I also have dealt with collections with lots of misprints and oddities. Altered cards, sketch cards, and artist proofs are also one of my specialties. My experience in Magic Gathering has gone to any level of collecting you may have. I look forward to working with you.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
Hey everyone, it's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com. I want to share with you more about how we handle consignments. So to begin the consignment process, we actually need to start with the consultation service. In this consultation, I will determine what you're looking to do. And generally, consigners usually tell me, hey Dan, I'm looking to sell my items and maximize the value of their collection. After we determine through the consultation, I usually like to do an appraisal process. And an appraisal process in terms of a consignment is more fitted towards authenticity and valuation for current market values. From there, after a contract is crafted and signed, we will then receive the items from you. The reason why our consignment process is very thorough is we also identify cards that could be graded so then they can maximize higher dollar values. So the payment process is very simple. Once we have sold your items, you'll get an updated ledger and we will process payment for whatever form of payment you need. As a consignor, you're gonna experience our white glove service. What that means is I'm gonna personally handle your collectibles from beginning to end. And rest assured, the client that purchases your collectibles will also receive the same white glove service. It's a signature service that I really pride myself on in working closely with my clients.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
Hey guys, it's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com. I'm here to share with you more about our deck and set collector fulfillment service. The deck fulfillment service caters to the player. And what that basically means is if you are a player looking to fulfill your old school Magic deck, certain Power 9 or key pieces in your Vintage deck, or dual lands in your Legacy deck, we have the inventory and the resources to help you fulfill your needs. Next, we have the set collector fulfillment service. This really caters more towards the collector. Oftentimes I've been asked, hey Dan, can you help me find this specific graded card for this set? Or Dan, can you find me these 20 cards left in my beta set? It doesn't matter what you're looking for, even if it's like every single Sarah Angel possible out there, I can help you out. My resources and extensive network in Magic the Gathering, I was able to help thousands of clients all over the world fulfill their needs. I've made it my mission at VintageMagic.com to be your one-stop shop for all your collector needs. For any significant item or collection, we're able to travel anywhere in the world to meet you. The reason why my clients love this service is because it saves you time. What happens is collectors and players often search all over online or vendors and they never find exactly what they're looking for. By going to us, we are the only one-stop shop who can help you with your needs. Using our service gets you exactly what you want and saves you time and money.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
Hey guys, it's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com. Today I want to talk to you more about our artist representation services. If you have a portfolio of artists that you're looking for a commission, artist proofs, alters, signings, we are the one-stop shop you need. No one in the world has handled more important and rare Magic the Gathering art than myself. I've worked with some of the most iconic Magic the Gathering artists in working to acquire their original Magic art. The artist representation service at VintageMagic.com is a one-stop shop. Being an art collector myself, I know how important it is that your time needs to be saved. What happens is you have lots of different artists around the world to manage and contact. Why not have a company represent you on every single artist that you speak to? This way, every single commission, every artist proof, every alter, every signing is managed as a one-stop shop. I've had tremendous experience in working with Magic the Gathering artists all over the world. And I look forward to helping you complete your Magic the Gathering art collection.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.